Game one of the Western.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Wembanyama, Washington out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Portland, Robinson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Sharp, and it's Porter at the small forward position. You take a look at the Trail Blazers. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, they're the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Washington. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barrett. Pass to Leonard. Barrett with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Takes it inside. A putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Washington. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
The wingspan and big hands of Kawhi Leonard, they help inside.
Outside Robinson. The pass to Sharp. Steps back and shoots. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Washington. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And a nice assist from Porter.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Washington finds Barrett for the 3. That one doesn't go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Porter, no luck.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Wembanyama, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Cloak loose. To the left wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trailblazers leading by 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard looking around. Back to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now, here's Sharp. Barrett covering. Now, here's Sharp. Robinson a screen on Barrett. Sharp the pass to Robinson. From outside, off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander against Washington. Robinson sets a screen for Washington. Down low. Spurs working the ball around now. Robinson with the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Porter with it. Leonard picks him up. Porter passes to Claxton. Outside for Robinson. They shoot again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Lock at 6. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Washington. And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim frame, but has the length to finish over or around him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That free throw good from Washington. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Wallace is checked in for the Spurs. Falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Robinson a screen on Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Washington against Van Vliet. Takes the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson. Hangs. Robinson with the block. Van Vliet against Washington. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. So timeout called here. The first for Portland.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stats team. Here they come, man.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Spurs also with the sub. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Barrett. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Van Vliet looking around. Robinson sets a screen for Van Vliet. And it's Robinson with the jam.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred Van Vliet as my point guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
Wallace outside. Pass to Washington. A missed that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wallace. Takes the 13-footer. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Robinson, a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Washington missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Robinson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Passes to Claxton. Hunter against Grant. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama passes to Washington. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now from downtown. Robinson pulls it in.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
To the middle. Misses off the right iron. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Portland leading. Inside. Van Vliet kicks to Grant. And Robinson comes to help. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 11.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Washington against Van Vliet. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Wallace, the pass to Robinson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight for the Trailblazers. Baisley's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Walker comes in for Robinson. And it's Sharp in for Gilgeous-Alexander. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Spurs. That one misses for Robinson. The Trailblazers shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. That one goes. He's counted. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Walker. There's the triple. DeAndre Hunter. And that's good.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Van Vliet passes to Sharp. 46 seconds left in the first. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
It's Barrett on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here. Neesmith is checked in.
Number 8, Aaron Neesmith.
Wallace outside. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Back to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Baisley passes to Sharp. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Shaden Sharp is solid from deep. You can't leave him that wide open.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Trailblazers leading by 3 on the floor for San Antonio. Barrett is out there with Hunter. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. Easily sets a screen. Here's Sharp. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Walker in the post. Barrett finds Walker. The Spurs working the ball around now. Wallace outside. Robinson a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For San Antonio, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for San Antonio, Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Mann's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And San Antonio also making a switch. Hood's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Portland. Pass to Baisley. Back to Van Vliet. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded close. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wallace, the pass to Hood. The dish to Hunter. Pass to Barrett. The pass to Hunter. Now Robinson. He dishes it to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Good for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
To the middle. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
The line for your Trailblazers, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Porter's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Robinson. And it's Leonard in for Hood. That one misses. Spurs trail by 3. Right side Leonard. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 9, Jeremy Grant.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Taken away. Now, here's Sharp. Barrett covering. And here's Sharp. He's got 7. Here's Baisley. Misses the 3. Now, here's Barrett. Tee right on him. Here's Leonard. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porter. Over to the left wing. Inside, Baisley. A slam dunk by Baisley.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Wallace kicks to Hunter. Van Vliet against Wallace. Dishes it to Leonard. Takes it off the glass. Trailblazers leading by 3. Out to the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
And it's Leonard missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Van Vliet passes to Sharp. Passes it to Grant. Porter trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
Jeremy Grant.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
Robinson's checked in for Baisley. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now Leonard kicks to Barrett. Outside Turner jacks up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Wallace outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Sharp the pass to Robinson. Now here's Sharp. Turner covering. Pass to Grant. Now here is Robinson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Robinson's got 15.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Grant against Leonard. Shoots over Grant. Some solid defense from Grant.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Wallace the pass to Turner. Barrett with the ball. To the paint. Porter with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Robinson slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
checked in for the Trailblazers. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Sharp. Washington's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Washington. Robinson on the wing. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Always with the ball. He has yet to score. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Porter. Here's the pass to Van Vliet. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
I mean, showing an understanding off the pick-and-roll game. Vital for a young floor general like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Takes it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Van Vliet against Washington. And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazer. Number 21, Luke Kennard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Pass to Kennard. Now Baisley. Here is Porter. Pass to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baisley sets a screen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Washington. Count it. Washington's got 13 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Robinson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Wembanyama down low. Baisley on him. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Baisley. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Luke Kennard. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. R.J. Barrett comes in for Wallace. Portland moving the ball around. Claxton the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Robinson. Good. Nice job down low. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Washington. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Now, here's Sean. Tight defense on him. Gilgeous-Alexander against Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
second personal foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Spurs trail by 9. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Washington.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Claxton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Leonard finds Washington. The rebound by Sharp. Porter against Leonard. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Sharp. A 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Sharp's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Portland Trailblazers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trailblazers. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Here's Sharp. Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sharp in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sharp. And here is Robinson. Guarded by Robinson. Hits the jumper in space. And that's 21 points for Robinson.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's Washington missing. Trailblazers leading by 14. And it's Sharp missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Unloads from 13. Almost, but it rolls out.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Pass to Washington. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. And it's blocked. Inside, Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Robinson. Here's Wembanyama. And they'll get another chance. Robinson passes to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And Porter drops them both. San Antonio calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Barrett. To the inside. Robinson passes to Washington. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Yep, that one goes in there.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Ball's not loose. The pass to Sharp. Lets it go from 14. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. Washington hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter a screen on Washington. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Outside, Porter hits it from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Washington, that's good.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here's Barrett. Leonard sets a screen for Barrett. Passes to Washington. Three-pointer. Barrett, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 9-footer's on the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
This team leans on Shea to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
San Antonio calls timeout. Look at the franchise. What a contribution.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You look at Washington, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, the franchise 2 ahead of him.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Washington against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Leonard. Top of the key, Washington. Now Barrett. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Washington. 5 on the clock. Barrett wide open. He fires. Trains the three-pointer. Barrett's got 6.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Pass to Claxton. It's Porter outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Washington, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Robinson a screen on Washington. Lets it go with the 3. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And Portland making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wallace has checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Spurs trail by 12. Washington with it. 25 points in the game. Robinson sets a screen for Washington. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Washington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Washington taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Sharp. He's got 15. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Sharp. Barrett covering. A baseline J. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet.
Nicholas Baxter, second personal foul, 4th team foul.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Washington.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. This is it for Robinson. Over Wembanyama. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Your Blazers playing their dance group is here to hype you up. Just come on, fans.
Robinson on the wing. Spurs working the ball.
Love it, love it.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Sharp. 15 points in the game. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Washington. Here's Robinson. Good work there as it goes. Robinson's got 7 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Robinson a screen on Wallace. Shoots from 12. That shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Washington. Pushing it up. Now here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. For 3, Van Vliet. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's the pass to Washington. Here's Wallace. It's good from long range. Now just a 3-point Portland lead.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Sharp. And he lays it straight in. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gritty finish by Sharp. These buckets should help build his confidence.
And here's Wallace from deep Washington. And it's Portland with the rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Barrett. He's got 8. Wembanyama sets the screen for Barrett. And it's Portland with the rebound. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Sharp. There's the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Continue from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
1:31 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Washington, and he drops it in from the low post. Washington's got 31.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Robinson, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Robinson. Claxton with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. Lead against Washington. Seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Six to shoot. Robinson a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Washington missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. And Wembanyama is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wallace in at the one spot.
The confidence behind Kawhi's three. He has total faith in himself to nail it.
Inside, here's Robinson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 7. Wallace, the pass to Leonard. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A bruising bucket down low. Kawhi's not going to flinch because of a little contact.
Van Vliet against Wallace. For 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Stolen by Robinson, and the shot is good. Robinson's got 16 here in the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Pass to Grant. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Leonard dishes to Wallace. Pass to Wembanyama. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Mann's checked in for the Trailblazers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Leonard. The pass to Turner. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. That one drops for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And they call an illegal screen here. Trailblazers leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here we go, Blazers fans. Here comes your Trailblazers first team.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Porter finds Robinson. Wembanyama against Portland. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Portland. Van Vliet outside. Here's Grant.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wallace the pass to Hunter. Here's Wembanyama. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. There's Porter with the 3. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. That ball is nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. Van Vliet passes to Robinson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Wallace the pass to Leonard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Van Vliet against Wallace. To the middle, Turner with the steal. Passes it to Hunter. Robinson with the block. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Mann. Inside Robinson. And stolen by Hunter. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Robinson. Good on the bucket. Robinson's got 42 in the game.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Pass to Hunter. Wembanyama against Portland. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers leading by 11. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Washington. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Washington with it. And then Washington with the dunk.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
They did a nice job of keeping him off the block. Didn't let him get deep post position.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
And there's the pass to Baisley. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barrett. And the layup's good off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Washington. Pritchard passes to Claxton. Here's Baisley. To the right side. Pass to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. At the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Pass to Washington. 3-pointers off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And now a 12-point Portland lead. Now, here's Washington. There's the pick. Fires away from outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Claxton. Here's Baisley. Offensive rebound. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Portland again with the bucket.
So tenacious on the offensive end. Shea is a problem from the mid-range.
And there's the drive. And then Washington with the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Different look now for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Baisley. And Porter subbed in for Pritchard. San Antonio making a switch here. Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on the Magician. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 10-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Porter. And a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Washington. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Washington. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, this is what you're trying to do put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Washington, that's good.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Down low. And Robinson throws it down low.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Washington with it. Robinson picks him up. 13 feet away. And it's Washington missing.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Claxton. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 13.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Trailblazers.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Robinson.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
What's up?
23 seconds left in the game. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Ball is against Van Vliet. And so it's Portland winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, the franchise.
Game 2.
You take a look at Cleveland, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Thompson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Smooth in at the 3, the small forward.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Thompson with a screen. Unloads from 13. Morant with the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
From deep, Jordan fires in the triple. Jordan's got 6.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Thompson passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside Mitchell from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Morant, pass to Smooth. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. And here's Garland. No good from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Adebayo passes to Smooth. Timing in. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Jordan with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Gafford. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Jordan. Here's Adebayo. And stolen by Mobley. Puts up a deep 3. Jordan misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Smooth. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Pass to Mitchell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Jordan. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Smooth. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Jordan up top. Give him 8. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Garland.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Stop the drought. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Morant. Here's Smooth. Covered by Jordan. Adebayo with it. Stolen by Jackson. Left side Garland. 3-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Cleveland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Coming onto the floor is your Andrew Hutchbach.
Cavaliers making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Ivy's checked in for Adebayo. And he lobs it up. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Moran against Garland. Outside for Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Garland, the pass to Jordan. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 1. Jackson finds McDaniels. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. It's McDaniels on the wing. The shot won't fall. For Miami, they've got 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Smooth pass to Ivy. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now Morant. Pass to Gafford. Here's Smooth. Out to Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Garland. Back to Jordan. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland against Morant. Gafford with a screen on Garland. From deep, Morant. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Gafford with the block. Smooth. Pass to Morant. The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Mitchell with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Pass to Garland. Takes the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ivy with the ball. Gafford with a screen on McDaniels. That's tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Fast break Cleveland. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Jordan. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Pass to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now a timeout called by Miami. For the Cavaliers, Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Miami, John Collins comes in for Ja Morant. And Miami has possession, trailing by 2. Collins outside. Inside. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Simon's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. 5th is Darius Garland.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
LaRavia's checked in for Mitchell. Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Ivy's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Back to Garland. And he banks in the layup.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
First free throw is good. Lyles, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Ivy.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Quickly's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Ivy against McDaniels. Ivy outside. Wiseman, a screen on McDaniels.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Ivy. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got James Wiseman, Thompson out there with John Collins. Then there's Ivy, and it's Rozier in at the point. It's stolen. Ivy against McDaniels. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Bryant.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 16, Bruce Brown.
Simons finds Brown. Now here's Garland. Out to Simons. Over Ivy. Outside, Brown. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. LaRavia is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 35, Jim LaRavia.
On the wing, Simons. Ivy defends. And Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Rozier, pass to Ivy. To the inside, Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
The Cavs trailing. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Simons against Ivy. Pass to LaRavia. Outside McDaniels. Williams with the screen. Here's LaRavia. Sends it home from three-point land. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ivy passes to Collins. Thompson scanning the floor. Rozier finds Ivy. Wiseman, a screen on McDaniels. Ivy goes in.
With his physical gifts, Ivy is so strong driving it to the rim. I mean, just forces the issue.
And he drops the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Schroeder comes in for Rozier. And it's Simons with the ball for Cleveland. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. Back to Simons. Williams, a screen on Ivy. There's Simons with a 3. Ivy with the defensive effort.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McDaniels passes to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Simons outside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Miami trailing. Schroeder passes to Collins. Ivy with the ball. Outside Schroeder. And here's Adebayo. Pass to Ivy. Back to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Williams.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
McDaniels against Collins. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Team McDaniel. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Their first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Heat shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Drops in the 3.
And once Ivy starts rolling, he's like an avalanche. I mean, really tough to slow down.
Pass to Mobley. Simons outside. Back to Garland. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Heat with the lead. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Simons. Kicks it out to Collins. And stolen by Mobley. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Thompson passes to Adebayo. To the paint. McDaniels puts the move on. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jordan's checked in for Cleveland. And Miami with a change here, too. Morant's checked in. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
And Morant won't be denied. Exceptional at pushing through contact.
For Cleveland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Jordan, and it's Cleveland with another.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Smooth pass to Adebayo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Free throw, no good for Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Here's Thompson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Williams. Garland, pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
And for Miami, they're shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Ivy, a screen on Williams. Outside Morant, 4-3, and the Heat, another 3.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Jordan against Thompson. Goes up at the stripe, and there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Adebayo. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Jordan. From deep three-point land, drains the triple. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And the Heat call time here. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Garland. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Morant finds Ivy. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Mitchell against Morant. Back to Jordan. With the 10-footer. And another basket for Cleveland.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Adebayo, a screen on Jordan to the paint. And he converts the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Jordan. He has 29 now. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy against Simons. Here's Adebayo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For the Cavaliers, Jackson, he's checked in for Williams, and Garland is subbed in for Simons. Gafford, he's checked in for Miami. Thompson comes in for Ivy. Free throw's good, Adebayo.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Now Jordan. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Number 21, his first personal, third team foul. At the line for Cleveland.
One shot.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Thompson. Adebayo set to screen. Thompson's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Jordan, and another basket for Cleveland. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Thompson. Again, the Heat misses. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Puts up a 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And he makes all 3. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Smooth, covered by Jordan, and the bucket is good. Adebayo's got 19 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. 1:10 left in the second period. Pass to Mitchell. Jackson, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson in the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Miami trailing. Here's Smooth. He has 6. Adebayo finds Morant.
Great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. a tie game in Cleveland. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
63, the Heat, 63.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Great job minimizing turnovers, making the simple pass, not trying to do too much.
Yeah, the inclination is to press too hard sometimes. They certainly letting the game come to them.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half, are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He is like,
what happened?
What's it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Jaren Jackson out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Jordan in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. Now Mitchell, defended by Thompson. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Jackson. Mitchell's got 9.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Well, the Heat's shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Jordan. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Jordan. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Adebayo. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Morant finds Gafford. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Jordan. Outside Mitchell. Up top Jackson. Mitchell, the pass to Jordan. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Jordan's got 41.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Smooth. Nails the 16-footer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Jordan. Guarded closely. Outside Mitchell. And Miami decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Morant, pass to Smooth. To the inside. Adebayo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smooth. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Throws it up high. From deep, Jordan. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant with it. Jordan picks him up. It's the mark. Oh, Jordan with the block. Pass to Garland. Back to Jordan. Launches it. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
You got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
Pass to Jordan. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson outside. Over Mitchell. Thompson's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Jackson, and there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr., yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. He can't let that happen.
Morant, the pass to Smooth. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Thompson against Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. McDaniels is checked in for Cleveland. And Miami also making a switch. Ivy's checked in.
What's up?
Free throw's good. Adebayo. And here are the Cavaliers now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jackson outside. Back to Mitchell. Thompson against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Ivy. There's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Ivy against Garland. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Garland against Morant. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Mitchell against Ivy. McDaniels, a screen on Ivy. Left side, McDaniels. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Poke loose. Mitchell against Ivy. Pass to Morant. Thompson with a screen. And it's Morant missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Jackson finds Garland. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jackson with a screen on Morant. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 10.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Adebayo is screen on Mitchell. Thompson passes to Adebayo. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's McDaniels. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Ivy is screen on Garland. Shoots from the line. Can't hit that one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Jordan, and they pick up 2. Jordan's got 47 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
McDaniels passes to Garland. Jordan with it. Ivy defends. That three's off the mark. And the Heat shooting 39% from the field in the third. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Garland against Morant. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Ivy passes to Morant. Drills the baseline jumper.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Jackson outside. Lets it fly. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Garland against Morant. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Thompson finds Gafford. And here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Thompson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cleveland feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Terry Rozier. John Collins out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ivy, and it's Smooth in at small forward. Kicks it out to Collins. Rozier from outside. Drills it from deep. Rozier's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And deadly from deep. Rozier making it happen from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Mitchell, pounded by Rozier. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Ivy. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Mitchell against Rozier. Mobley, a screen on Rozier. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
Collins outside. Pass to Smooth. Shot from the mid-range. And the shot goes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Simons with it. Mobley on a screen. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Smooth's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Rozier. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Rozier against Mitchell. Beyond the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Collins Collins with a screen on Simons. And is blocked. Outside McDaniels. Mitchell against Rozier. Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He's put up some huge point totals in his career. Looks like we'll be adding this one to Mitchell's list.
Collins with a screen on Simons. Here's Smooth. Collins finds Rozier. Now Ivy. Collins right side. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And here's Simons. Jackson with a screen on Ivy.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Gafford, he's checked in for Collins. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
The three from Mitchell. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. It's going to be Evan Mobley. A different look for Cleveland. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Evan Mobley. And Garland is subbed in for Simons. Thompson, he's checked in for Miami. Ja Morant comes in for Rozier. And that one misses. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Back to Jordan. Pass to Jackson. From deep three-point land, Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Adebayo, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Jackson, the screen. Mitchell's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Smooth. Gafford with a screen on Jordan. Got a piece of it. Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Oh, there's the alley. And good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Miami Heat. Adebayo, a screen on Garland. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Jordan. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Adebayo, a screen on Jordan. Smooth. Pass to Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. Now Jordan. Pass to Garland. Back to Jordan. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Heat have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. Garland against Morant.
Fires at the elbow. Again, the Heat score.
Morant has a ridiculous motor. This man is finding points at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Smooth's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Smooth.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles it.
For the Cavaliers, Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Anthony Simons comes in for Jordan. And quickly subbed in for Darius Garland. And Miami with a change here too. John Collins checked in for Adebayo. Now here's Morant. Pass to Gafford. Here's Smooth. Shot clock at 6. Hook it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for Cleveland, Robert Williams. 2 shots.
First one falls. Adebayo's checked in for Collins. And Williams drops them both. Here's Morant. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Morant. Here's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's quickly. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got rebound number 7 tonight. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Williams a screen on Thompson. From deep, Mitchell. And Williams punches it home.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
Pass to Adebayo. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 33.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Williams into the lane, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
His second. 3rd team foul.
Arabia is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Heat with some changes.
Williams. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter of this one. McDaniels against Ivy. Collins with a screen on McDaniels. To the inside. Green against Simons. Wiseman a screen on McDaniels. Ivy finds Wiseman to the paint. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
A line change here for Miami. That one misses. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Morant. Now here's Adebayo. Not a lot of room. They shoot again. Ooh, Williams with the block. Quickly with the ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels passes to Laravia. Gafford against Williams. Pass to Laravia. Quickly with the ball. 5 on the clock. Williams a screen on Morant. The free throw drops for Quickly. Quickly drops them both. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.